Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you all were able to make it to church on Sunday. Yesterday at church, a gentleman gave a beautiful tribute to Charlie Kirk and his family, and he sang a beautiful song. And today we have a few updates regarding Charlie Kirk, the aftermath of his tragic killing and the ripple effects across America. We have 3 stories all pointing to the same disturbing truth. Welcome to Nellie Miranda. As always, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to support the channel. Now let's begin. In Phoenix, Arizona, outside the Turning Point USA headquarters, a memorial to Charlie Kirk was vandalized. Police says 19-year-old Ryder Quarrel was arrested. He trampled flowers, knocked over vases, and tried to desecrate the site. Watch.
Kyle Nichols says he was there when 19-year-old Ryder Quarrel reportedly vandalized part of the memorial for conservative activist Charlie Kirk outside Turning Point headquarters. Quarrel, seen here in video you'll only see on Fox, stomping on items left behind by mourners. According to Nichols, Quarrel's behavior caught his eye before he even got to the memorial.
He had some type of body cam device, and he had a phone. I think he was recording himself because he was talking to himself. So I'm assuming he was recording himself. And he was saying a lot of hateful things towards Charlie.
The wardrobe Quarrel chose also a source of concern to Nichols. The shooter Nichols references, Tyler Robinson, wore a long-sleeved black shirt with an American flag, eagle, and the words "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave" on the day he allegedly shot and killed Kirk. Nichols says he helped police secure Quarrel, and other bystanders are seen on camera physically pulling Quarrel from the memorial.
I'm glad no one was hurt, but think about that, because this was just days after Charlie Kirk was murdered. So what does that say about our culture when even a grieving memorial isn't safe from political hatred? I know you've all probably seen multiple videos of leftists celebrating Charlie's death, and I am not going to play any of them, but it truly sickens me because some people have no moral compass, and it's disturbing. But this brings us to our next story. The alleged shooter, the patsy, or whatever we are calling him, 22-year-old Tyler James Robinson, according to Utah Governor Spencer Cox, he is not cooperating with authorities. No motive offered, no explanation, just utter silence.
Searching for a motive in the assassination of political activist Charlie Kirk as he spoke at Utah Valley University last week. Sources telling ABC News the suspected shooter, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, turned himself in after his father recognized him in these photos and urged his son to come forward. Those sources say the suspect initially said no, but later changed his mind.
He has not confessed to authorities. He is not cooperating. But all the people around him are cooperating.
Investigators are digging through his background, talking to family, looking at social media, but so far, no clear answer. And from where I sit, all the explanations that have been offered so far makes no sense whatsoever. He had a rifle, he jumped off the building without the rifle, or he disassembled it and put it into his backpack, then jumped off the roof, went into the woods, reassembled the rifle, then left it in the woods, then ran home to tell his cop dad. Lord have mercy. I don't know. I feel like they're calling us stupid to our faces. FBI Director Kash Patel is facing criticism over his handling of the assassination. Watch.
Meanwhile, FBI Director Kash Patel facing new questions over his handling of the shooting of Kirk. Late yesterday, Patel posting online, "Against all law enforcement recommendations, we demanded the video footage and enhanced stills of the suspect be released to the public." But this morning, Utah Governor Spencer Cox saying this.
We certainly never recommended against that. This was a co-lead operation. So the FBI was co-lead with the state. We worked very closely together.
The statements coming after Patel faced several days of criticism, including on the day of the shooting, when he posted online that the subject in Kirk's killing was in custody, then posted the person had been released. A senior White House official telling NBC News that President Trump continues to have confidence in Patel.
Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job.
As for Director Patel, he's expected to face questions on this investigation from Congress soon, right?
That's right. This week, in 2 regularly scheduled House and Senate hearings, Director Patel is expected to face questions from lawmakers about the shooting of Charlie Kirk, the FBI's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein case, and his overall leadership.
Also now they are saying that there's DNA placing Tyler Robinson at the location. There's just so much information coming out every day that it is difficult, or it will be difficult for people to keep up, making it easier to lie to the masses. The assassination of Charlie Kirk has had ripple effects across the nation, which is why the Trump administration has asked Congress for $58 million. The money would go to the U.S. Marshal Services and to boost security for federal judges and officials.
Tonight, growing security concerns following the assassination of Charlie Kirk, with the White House and lawmakers seeking to bolster protections for officials. House Speaker Mike Johnson describing the fear among members of Congress.
Yeah, well, I've been talking with a lot of them over the last few days about that and trying to calm the nerves, to assure them that we will make certain that everyone has the level of security that's necessary.
The Trump administration now requesting an additional $58 million from Congress for security to protect the executive and judicial branches, a leadership aide confirmed to NBC News.
Why now? Well, it's obvious because threats are skyrocketing. Over 14,000 threats against public officials this year alone. Charlie Kirk's killing only adds fuel, and the administration is saying that they cannot sit back and hope for the best. Political violence isn't isolated. It is growing, it is emboldening, and it's threatening free speech at its core. Free speech is meaningless if people are too afraid to exercise it. If a student group or a speaker on campus has to worry about being shot or harassed or silenced by violence, then America has lost something fundamental. Charlie Kirk's killing shocked America. The vandalism, the threats, the silence of the suspect, they all show us how fragile our freedoms really are. We have to protect speech, demand justice, fund security, and refuse to let political violence win. That is how we will honor Charlie Kirk's memory and protect America's future. J.D. Vance is hosting the Charlie Kirk Show today at noon Eastern Time. He posted on X yesterday saying, "Tomorrow I will have the honor of hosting the Charlie Kirk Show. Please join me as I pay tribute to my friend." And by the way, Charlie's memorial service has been officially announced. It is titled Building a Legacy, Remembering Charlie Kirk, and it will be held on September 21st at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. That is a huge venue, and it sends a strong signal that this movement isn't fringe. It's mainstream, and it is here to stay. Tens of thousands are expected to attend this memorial, and it is not just students and activists. Political leaders will be there as well, including President Donald Trump. President Trump is set to award Charlie Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom posthumously. Watch.
Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. Our prayers are with his wonderful wife, Eric, and his beautiful children. Fantastic people they are. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The date of the ceremony will be announced, and I can only guarantee you one thing, that we will have a very big crowd.
So my question for you is, what do you think the true motive was behind Charlie's assassination? And do you support the $58 million for increased security? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe as it helps support the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.